Welcome, everyone, to LSU's Tiger Stadium, one of the most intimidating environments in all of sports. This Death Valley crowd has been getting ready and hyped for this one. This is something rare and special. A #1 versus #2 early in the season. Who's going to get the inside track, the early jump on that national championship chase? As we'll see the #2 team in the country, the Texas A&M Aggies, taking on the #1 team in the land, the LSU Tigers. 3A Sports College Football. I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Now they get set to kick it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. So the Texas A&M Aggies offense trots out there to open this game. Here we go, Kirk. All the emotion in this stadium. Which side is going to handle that better today?
Chris, we had a chance to visit both these teams, and one of the things that we saw, the clock's ticking down all year for this game, this day. Now they get their chance.
Tackled way behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose 7 yards. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. He's swarmed by the defense.
Early on in a football game, the offense always wants to try to develop just a nice rhythm to their offense. That time, just a simple screen to the running back, and they build some confidence on this first drive with a nice play.
It's a short completion to the tight end. And it's good for a first down to the 36. The Aggies come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Snags a quick throw.
Well, a lot of times when a quarterback sees man defense, he wants to get the ball out of his hands as quickly as possible. Put the ball in the hands of one of their best playmakers and hope that he can break a tackle or two on the outside and get a big play.
The ball bounces out of bounds, so the offense will hold on to possession.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. You can almost feel a collective sigh of relief coming from the offensive sideline as that ball rolled out of bounds. The offense catches a break. One more awkward bounce. That ball maybe stays in bounds, and the defense has a recovery.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Back to throw. It's Cook. He bought some time, now lets it go. Quick completion to the tight end. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that first down.
The junior able to bring him down quickly. Well, Kirk, you played in plenty of rivalry games. How do they feel different from the others?
Well, Chris, rivalry games, and depending on who the coach is, this is a game you think about all year. You know, you're working out in the weight room. You're doing drills and summer two-a-days. Everything is focused on getting to this game and playing your very best.
They finally get him down, but a solid gain in that screen pass. Good call there.
Well, this is great execution here on this screenplay to the running back to pick up big yards and a first down. I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Aggies. And Kirk, how important is that to get off to a positive start, to draw first blood in a rivalry game like this?
Well, Chris, as you know, in a rivalry game, there's so much emotion. So to be able to put a touchdown on the board first just sets the tone for a big day.
And they'll set up for the PAT. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. So the LSU Tigers offense out there for their first possession. The Lynch defense, Kirk, relying on an elite corner as they try to shut down the pass. Back behind the quarterback now in the pistol. They'll run it here. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Second down after that run in the previous play. Play action fake, looking to throw. Quarterback looking to scramble. Breaks a tackle, and he's got room. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. New center down to the offense, 1st and 10.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Off the play fake on 1st down. Lets it go quickly. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
LSU now operating in the red zone. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Launching one to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points. At the very least, a field goal. They got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? Receiver makes the grab. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Here's the 2nd down play. Looking to pass. It's Cook. He makes the grab. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
Toss play to the running back going left. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Now it's 2nd down here. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Brought down after a short return at the 24. What a crucial takeaway.
Well, Chris, this is almost really like a punt. It's third down and long. If you're going to throw a pick, this is the time to do it. Throw it way downfield. The defense, yeah, they intercepted, but because it's so far downfield, it's essentially a punt by the offense.
Here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Eludes a tackle. They'll tackle him right at the 31. Offense getting set. It's second down. Grab down the middle. It's Wade. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. The offense will line up, chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. And as we break for the quarter, Kirk, it's Texas A&M on top. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. They flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. Getting set. Here's second down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. He'll hand it off. Gets some space around the 30. They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now.
Chris, I know when we think about LSU, we go back to 2019. Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson, that dynamic offense. But at the end of the day, it's still LSU. It's still the SEC. And ground and pound is something they will never move away from. Great job here, and move the sticks.
LSU has moved into the red zone. Play action fake, looking to throw. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
Well, that's just textbook right there. Great timing and recognition by the quarterback. Great route by this receiver. He gave a nice stem to the outside before he went to the post. Perfect timing, tough to defend, and an easy touchdown for this offense.
Now the all-important extra point. And it's good. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. They'll return it from inside the 5. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at coverage. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
On first down, why not keep it on the ground? And he stopped after gaining 4 yards, so 2nd and 6.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the 4th quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
The pass rush closing in. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. ball near midfield. No punting tee. The offense is going for it. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. The pocket breaking down. On fourth down, a short toss to the running back. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
That's a pretty good job here by the defense, really, on this fourth down. They took away all his intended receivers. He just checks that down as a last-ditch effort. Give credit to the back for picking up that first down.
He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Back to throw. It's Cook. Running back has it on a screen now. And they're finally able to stop him. A great execution on this screen pass. Fooled the defense there. The drive stays alive with that first down completion. They'll try the right side on the toss. Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there.
Chris, a great job here by this defense. They're trying to bounce this to the outside, take advantage of his speed in the backfield, but no chance at all. The defensive speed and ability to diagnose the play blows it up.
Second down play coming up. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. And here comes the field goal unit onto the field. And that is no good. So in the second quarter of play, this game remains tied.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
On the field. They really had the defense off balance in the last possession, mixing the run and pass extremely well. First play of the drive, they look to the right. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. The back's got it. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down to the 47. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Down goes the quarterback. It's a sack.
There's a nice play by this defense. After giving up a huge gain, they're able to turn things around, recalibrate, and get after that quarterback for that sack.
That's the 2-minute warning now here in the first half. We'll see if the offense can overcome that sack. 2nd and long. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. He's going to pull it down and run. Slides down to avoid the tackle. They'll get to the line here in the no huddle. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Using his legs here. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. The punt bounces and goes out of... chance at a return here. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. No doubt the last drive was deflating. They had to settle for a field goal attempt, but missed it. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He's going for a big play downfield. Oh, the pass is picked off. Not much on the return, but the defense comes up with a takeaway.
Well, it looks like somebody did a great job of preparing himself to get ready for this football game. It's his 2nd interception in this game so far. Obviously reviewed the tape, is locked in on his fundamentals. That's a big-time player making big-time plays.
The ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. He pulls it in for a big gain. It's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a 1st down.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. Lets it fly to the wideout. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. When they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
And now here comes the point after attempt. PAT puts him in front by 7. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Coverage team. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Back to pass. It's Cook. Looking to make a big play downfield. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. He's got some room and some blockers here. Tackled after the interception. That would be the final play of this 1st half. Is going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks so much, guys. And I need not tell you, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotion. And no surprise, we saw just that in the 1st half today. And I get it. A lot of coaches will say the difference between winning and losing comes down to stopping big plays and getting big plays. But if you ask me, it's more about how good you are on 3rd down and how efficient you are in keeping drives alive. Those two stats can help you break the will of even the best defenses and help you come out on top.
And the Aggies will kick this away to get the second half going. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So here comes the LSU offense back on the field. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Short loss in the play sets up second and long from the 18. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. He's swarmed by the defense. So from the 28-yard line, it's a third and manageable here. Can he get there on the ground? Breaks loose at the 40. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37. This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. Fires it to the wideout. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Missed his receiver. It's incomplete. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. It's incomplete. There is a marker down on the field. Let's check out that call.
Hold it. Offense.
Obviously, the defense will decline that penalty on the offense and take the result of that play. The decision is not to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the field goal team. And the field goal is good. And they add to their lead.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50+. On the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. And they've got the returner corralled.
At the 14, Texas A&M offense will take over 1st and 10.
And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. They get him to the ground about the 18-yard line.
Boy, draws and screens are a great way to counter an effective pass rush. Allow those defensive ends to get upfield and then hand it off at the last second.
Breaks loose at the 40. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
The old toss play, man. This is a play that used to be so popular in college football when teams ran out of the I formation. Nowadays, you can pretty much run the toss out of almost any formation. But the key is still sealing.
On the junior, gets home making a sack there.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
That sack sets up a second down and long. Tries the right with a quick throw, and he pulls in the catch. And he's in the clear down the right side, end zone ahead. Touchdown, A&M. Made the defense look slow that time.
Chris, the timing between the quarterback and the receiver here is exceptional. Great route here to sell that post to the inside and then break it off to the corner. And the quarterback anticipates it well, puts it on the money for that touchdown.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. PAT is good. They still trail, though. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. They were fortunate to get points on the last possession because of a long-range field goal. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right side. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Second down after that run on the previous play. Oh, and a flag before the snap. Looked like the defense jumped into the neutral zone there.
Neutral zone defense.
Penalty gives the offensive coordinator a little bit more room to work with now. Second down after that previous play. Big throw caught on the left side. Looks like LSU has the first down. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? From the shotgun, it's a handoff. He's found some room at the 45. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Here's a shot toward the end zone. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. A handoff from the shotgun. He's brought down, but not before crossing midfield of the 42. And now from the pistol formation. And the running back takes the handoff. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now. See what the call is on 1st and 10. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Finds an open target on the left side. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. LSU is now operating in the red zone. First down, looking to throw the ball. Makes the grab. Can he get there? Brought down at the 3 after the completion. The offense really threatening now. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. He takes it in for the score. Touchdown, LSU. How important was that touchdown, Kirk? It's now a 2-possession game here in the second half.
It's a great job of this offense with their execution and having situational awareness here in the second half. They now have, as you said, Chris, this 2-possession lead. They got a great chance to finish it off and get a win.
And now they'll set up for the point after. The extra point makes it a 10-point game. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back.
Texas A&M 14.
Returner looking to make a play here. And the coverage team able to bring him down. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. He's tackled just short of the 20-yard line.
It's a good, solid gain, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Important second down play coming up. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Catch is made down the middle. Moves his way for a first down to the 35.
That's a good call against man coverage, but the execution made the play there.
Let's check out this running back comparison. These guys have been excellent, pounding away and seemingly only getting stronger. One quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Running back grabs it on a screen. Defense makes the tackle, but that screen produces a pretty solid gain.
It's a nice completion there, Chris. And this possession at this point in the game is critical for them. They've got to focus on putting points on the board right now to make this a one-possession game.
And the second effort there will earn him the first down.
Hey, it's a nice pickup. You got the first down on the ground. That's a great job. But remember, it's a two-possession game. You got to pick it up a bit. This defense will welcome those kind of plays all game long because the clock will keep moving. So you got to put that ball in the end zone and try to get the ball back.
They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31.
What a simple read and a simple throw for the quarterback. You want to give me the running back sliding out of the backfield? No problem. I'll take that. Let him do the work after the catch.
First down, looking to throw the football. He's got it for a big gain. Touchdown, Texas A&M. Strong game by this quarterback. So here we go, fourth quarter. They've cut into the lead, but still work to do.
Well, I think the cool thing is that they're still battling, and they put themselves at least in a position now to possibly come back and maybe, who knows, win this game. But it's going to be up to their defense. They've got to get the ball back to have a chance.
And now the try here for the extra point. PAT is good. They draw within 3, 24-21. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee. To the 25-yard line. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. They'll hand it off. They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Looking for the wideout. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Big play across midfield. They'll spot it near the 36.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
He flips it to the back across the middle and uses his speed to pick up solid yardage.
I just continue to be in awe of this offense. Even with the lead, these guys are going to play for 60 minutes. They do not let up. Here they are. Typically, you want to run the football here to work the clock, but these guys stick to the game plan and keep throwing the football, trying to get more yards.
Oh, it's dropped off the tip by the defense there. It's going to bring up second down. Looking to chuck it again. He's moving out of the pocket. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. For the offense, a chance to extend the lead, but more importantly, milk the clock here late in the game. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers. Sam Van Cunningham, Bo Jackson. That's a play that legendary running backs have made.
And let's not forget Herschel Walker. Yeah, it's right. You're thinking of old school running backs. It's very rare to see backs go up and over at the goal line. It's refreshing. Nice to see.
Extra point, up and good. A double-digit lead now here in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away.
Texas A&M, 21.
Return starts from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team.
Out at the
16.
And the Texas A&M offense will take over. First and 10.
Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. On first and 10, looking to throw. Looking for his big tight end. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Here comes the offense looking to start the drive. Looking to throw it on first down. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Here we go, third down. Defense needs to stop here, try to force a field goal attempt. And he'll drop back here on third down. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. Still no answer for this offense. All the energy really building now, Kirk. If they're not careful, this could get ugly.
Chris, this offense has been impressive the entire game. One of the great things about rivalry games is you'll never forget this kind of performance.
Now the important point after attempt.
The extra point.
An extra point up and good makes it a 3-score game. Up 17 here in the fourth. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away.
Texas A&M, 21.
Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's
Out at the 18. And the Texas A&M offense will take over.
And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. An interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball.
You know, I like...
Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. Gain moves into the 35. First down again. Back to pass. It's Cook. Quick throw to the left side. Incomplete. There's a marker down in the backfield. Let's get the call.
Hold it, offense.
Offense will have to overcome the holding penalty now. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Offense looking to throw the ball. Can't connect over the middle. It's incomplete.
Well, Chris, as you know, anymore in college football, these tight ends are essentially wide receivers. They move them all over the place and try to find a good matchup. And they had one. They're just unable to complete the pass.
Going for a big play downfield. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
Well, they don't connect here. but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? But it's incomplete. They miss an opportunity, and now it's 4th down.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on 3rd down and long. It's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on 4th and long.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. Wow, that is interception number 4 today for this QB. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in and down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense?
Brings up 2nd down.
They're going to run the option. Pitch play to the back. Breaking free at midfield. He's tackled after a big gain. Picks up a 1st down. Great execution on the option. And they'll just try to run some clock here, keeping it on the ground. And tackled after a small pickup there. Here's the 2nd down play. Handoff here from the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And that's the 2-minute warning. And this offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today. They'll try the option play here. He's not going to get the 1st down. It's 4th down now. The punt team making their way on the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And the kick angles out of bounds. Return possible here. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. This has been a rough game for these guys. Not much left to do but play for pride. And he finds his tight end for the catch. A big hit by the linebacker, able to knock him down.
Well, I thought we'd see this tight end all game long within this game plan, but that's just his 2nd catch of the game. The defense has done a nice job of being able to recognize where he is and take him out of this plan.
The sophomore able to get home with the sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Well, so much emotion coming into this game. Always tough to lose to your rival and know the other side's going to have bragging rights now.
Yeah, this one hurts. This one hurts. These are the losses that cut a little deeper because of the bad blood between the two teams.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.